Good news, Pi Whales community! We're excited to announce that our YouTube videos are now translated into over 100 languages worldwide. Now you can enjoy our content in your preferred language by simply selecting your own language in the subtitles settings. Thank you for your continued support, and we hope this makes our videos even more accessible to pioneers everywhere. Now back to the video. Welcome to this in-depth discussion about Pi Network's latest update regarding the grace period extension. The Pi Core team has officially announced that the deadline for completing KYC and mainnet migration has been extended once again, this time to February 28, 2025. In this video, we will break down everything you need to know about this extension, including what it means for all pioneers, why completing KYC and migration is crucial before the deadline, and what will happen if you fail to meet the requirements on time. We will also explore how this extension relates to the upcoming Open Network launch and provide a step-by-step guide to ensure you complete your migration successfully. If you have mined Pi and have yet to complete KYC or migration, this video is crucial for you. By the end of this discussion, you will have a clear understanding of what steps to take to secure your Pi before the deadline. Let's get started. The grace period was introduced by Pi Network to give pioneers extra time to complete the KYC verification and mainnet migration processes after the initial migration phase began. This extension was designed to ensure that all real pioneers have a fair opportunity to verify their accounts, migrate their mined Pi, and participate in the upcoming Open Network. Originally, the grace period was planned to last for 6 months, starting on July 1st, 2024, and was scheduled to end by December 31st, 2024. However, due to various challenges faced by pioneers in completing KYC, the Pi Core team decided to extend the deadline multiple times. The first major extension pushed the KYC submission deadline from September 30th to November 30th, 2024, while the mainnet migration deadline was extended to December 31st, 2024. Later, an additional extension was announced, allowing more time for pending KYC applications to be processed, moving the final deadline to January 31st, 2025. Now with the latest update, the final grace period deadline has been extended once more to February 28th, 2025. This decision was made to ensure that as many pioneers as possible can successfully complete KYC and migration, securing their mined Pi before the network transitions into the open mainnet phase. The Pi Core team has emphasized that this will be the last extension, meaning pioneers must take action before this date or risk losing their Pi. KYC verification is a fundamental part of Pi Network's security and trust system. Without KYC, it is impossible to migrate Pi to the mainnet, which means unverified pioneers will not be able to access their mined Pi in the future. The KYC process is designed to ensure that every user in the network is a real person, preventing the possibility of fraudulent or duplicate accounts. Without this verification, the network could be compromised by bots or bad actors, which is why KYC is a mandatory step for all pioneers. Mainnet migration is equally important. Even if a pioneer has successfully completed KYC, their Pi will not automatically be transferred to the mainnet. Instead, they must manually complete the migration process. If a pioneer fails to migrate, their Pi will remain locked in the old system and will not be accessible for transactions, payments, or use in the broader Pi ecosystem once Open Network launches. Migrating to the mainnet ensures that all mined Pi is secured, enabling users to fully participate in the future of Pi Network. Failing to complete migration by the February 28th deadline will result in significant losses. Any Pi that was mined before a 6-month rolling window from the time of eventual migration will be permanently lost. This means that if a pioneer does not migrate in time, only the Pi mined within the last 6 months before their eventual migration will be preserved, while all earlier Pi will be forfeited. This policy serves as a strong incentive for pioneers to act now and complete their migration before it is too late. To complete KYC, pioneers must first open the Pi Network app and navigate to the mainnet checklist. From there, they should check if their KYC verification is pending and follow the necessary steps to submit their application. The process typically includes providing identification documents and completing a liveness check to confirm that the account belongs to a real individual. If any issues arise during this process, such as name mismatches or verification failures, the Pi app provides detailed instructions on how to resolve them. Once KYC is successfully completed, the next step is to migrate to the mainnet. This process requires pioneers to sign the Pi token acknowledgement form, ensure they have a non-custodial Pi wallet set up, and complete the migration steps within the app. After submitting the migration request, pioneers must wait for their Pi to be transferred to the mainnet blockchain. This process may take some time, but once completed, their Pi will be fully accessible for future transactions and use in the open network. It is crucial for all pioneers to verify their KYC and complete migration before the deadline to avoid losing their Pi. The process is straightforward but must be done manually, so waiting until the last minute is not advisable. One common misunderstanding among pioneers is the belief that the grace period extension means the open mainnet launch is delayed. However, the Pi Core team has made it clear that the open network launch is not dependent on the grace period. The extension was granted solely to provide pioneers with additional time to complete KYC and migration, but it does not impact the timeline for open network. As previously announced, the open network launch is still planned for the first quarter of 2025. Once the open network is live, all migrated Pi will become fully functional, allowing users to trade, transact, and use their Pi in real-world applications without restrictions. Businesses and developers are already preparing to integrate Pi into their ecosystems, which will make the cryptocurrency even more valuable. Pioneers who fail to migrate before the deadline will not be able to take advantage of these opportunities. Therefore, ensuring that your Pi is successfully migrated before February 28th is essential if you want to participate in the future of the Pi economy. Many pioneers have questions about the grace period extension and what it means for them. One of the most common concerns is what will happen if they miss the February 28, 2025 deadline. The answer is simple. Any Pi mined before a 6-month rolling window from the date of migration will be permanently lost. This means that the longer a pioneer delays migration, the more Pi they will lose. Another frequently asked question is how to check if any action is needed. To do this, pioneers should open the Pi Network app and review the mainnet checklist. If any steps remain incomplete, they should take immediate action to finalize KYC and migration. Lastly, some pioneers wonder if this extension means open mainnet is delayed. The answer is no. The extension is only for KYC and migration purposes. Open Network is still expected to launch in early 2025, so pioneers should act now to ensure they are prepared for the transition. The Pi Network Grace Period extension to February 28, 2025 is the final opportunity for pioneers to complete KYC and mainnet migration. This is not just another deadline extension. It is the last chance to secure all your mined Pi before Open Network launches. If you have not yet completed KYC or migration, now is the time to do so. Waiting any longer could result in permanent loss of a significant portion of your Pi holdings. Take action today and make sure you are ready for the future of Pi Network. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more updates. The Pi revolution is just beginning and you don't want to be left behind. Let's get ready for Open Mainnet. Hey Pi Whales family! Today we've got some exciting news to share with you. We're launching our Pi Whales Loyalty Club YouTube membership, and it's going to take your Pi Network journey with us to the next level. Let me tell you all about this amazing new feature. You may have already noticed that little join button right next to the subscribe button on our channel page. That's where the magic happens, and here's why you'll want to click it. Becoming a member of the Pi Whales Loyalty Club is all about supporting this amazing community and unlocking exclusive perks that we've carefully designed for you. So what makes this membership so special? Well, by joining the Pi Whales Loyalty Club, you'll get access to exclusive perks you won't find anywhere else. Let's break it down. First up, VIP early viewing. Get access to our videos before anyone else. You'll be the first to know all the latest Pi Network updates, tips, and content. Next, we've got exclusive member-only live chats. During our live streams, only Loyalty Club members can chat and interact with us. Don't worry, you can still watch, but the real fun happens in the chat with our exclusive crew. And because we appreciate you, our Loyalty Club members will get special shout-outs in videos and live streams. It's our way of thanking you for being a part of the Pi Whales family. Want to help shape the future of Pi Whales content? As a member, you'll get access to exclusive polls where you can vote on what you want to see next. Your opinion matters, and we want to hear from you. Finally, priority comment replies. We'll prioritize replying to your comments to keep the conversation going. Have a question or want to share your thoughts? You'll get quick, direct responses from us. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what if I don't join? Don't worry, nothing will change for our awesome community. All of our regular content will still be free and available to everyone. This is just a way to give extra love and appreciation to those who want to go the extra mile to support Pi Whales. And to make it even more fun, Loyalty Club members will get exclusive badges next to their name and fun custom emojis to use in comments and live chats. Show off your loyalty and stand out in the crowd. Click that join button and become a part of the Pi Whales Loyalty Club today. We're so excited to welcome you into this exclusive community. Your support means the world to us, and we can't wait to share even more exciting content with you. Thanks for being part of Pi Whales. Catch you in the next video. A big shout out to our amazing Pi Whales Loyalty Club members. Thank you for your incredible support. Ajish M. Raju, Busuyak Florin, the Jackson L's of Cali.
Subscribe to our Pi Whales YouTube channel and earn Pi rewards.